wearing the dress whites to play the Bulldogs. Winner go home situation. We'll get a good preview to what the league's going to look like this year. A lot of craziness with teams. This team is going to start. Bulldog zone. Mills missed the check. Man battles but can't hold on to it. That's going to go for an ice. And we'll bring it back. Come right back with the same line. They talk it over. Jordan right of the goalie. Back in the corner. Land pursues. Dorn behind the net, pursuing. Puck squirts up. Chip past the D. And we're in the neutral zone. Bulldog on a rush. Right into Hackman's glove. And we'll get a line change. Nope, false start. Gonna do it again with the same line. See if we can get off to that fast start that we had yesterday earlier today. And back to the point. Back to the winger on the board. Dipped into the corner, Land chases, Middlesbrough intercepts, goes out of the zone, can't get past the man, takes him down, 2-on-1, got a penalty coming up against Sting on Middlesbrough, we can get possession of the puck. Not the start we wanted, but the start we have, and we'll come back with the penalty call. Ditch and Tang up front. Field, Quinn, and back. Middlesbrough, Stingley's face-off to the point. Barely keeps it in to the winger. Looks for the cross-ice pass, broken up. Back to the point over. Quinn ties up his man, is able to intercept the puck. Tries to clear, can't clear the line. Slot shot, goes wide. Tang gets a stick, chips it past the defender, but not out. Bulldogs recover. Bad pass into the corner. Sting get back into the box formation. Up to the point. Tang covers. Keeping him on the perimeter, which is fine. Weak pass, intercepted and flipped out. Forwards will go for a change. Bulldogs going to chase, trying to get set up, 45 seconds left on the man advantage. With Kell and Freeman out, up front. Axe has been out, carries it back behind the net, looking for some action at the point, finds a man, over to the right point, over back to the left point, center ice. Kell gets a great stick on it, breaks up the play, 20 seconds left. Up to the point, he bottles it, it's out of the zone. Played offside, and we'll get a whistle. Thank you. Thanks, sir.
Hey.
Good luck to you guys. 10 seconds left in the penalty minutes. Canelo out. Sal switched to be the center. He's out with Evans and Axe. Sal wins the draw forward, dumped into the zone. Evans gets there, ties them up, shot on, cleared by Axe, penalty's over. No ice on the floor. Oh, they did call ice. Okay. So Kell, Salas, and Committal with Axe and Quinn out. Nope, Evans out. Let's see now if we can gain some momentum with this line. Forward, one by the Bulldogs behind the net. get it out to the point. Block, try. Shot goes high and wide. Good with the slot. Evans with it. Finds a break in Kniddle. Offsides. Up cleared. Neutral zone. Kniddle recovers. And the Sting regroup. Pass intercepted. But he can't go in because the man's offsides. Dumps. Scales will retrieve. Back to Evans. Up to Kniddle. Touch pass doesn't clear the zone. Back to Evans. Turns. Finds Kniddle. Big pass picked off yet again. We've been doing a lot of that. Evans. Off his stick. Back behind the net. Up to Kniddle. Who finds, I don't know, Salas. Loses a handle. Otero on. Keeps his own. Squirts away with the puck. Down low. Salas can't get a stick on it. Back to Otero. Looks for a play. Goes behind the net with it. Still looking. Finds a slot. Pass. Intercepted. Pickle keeps it in for a brief moment. Otero gets it. And we regroup. Into Keevan. Keevan, Otero, and Pickle on this line. Otero in the corner. Tied up. Still battling. Loses the puck. Up to Liam. Puts it back in. Otero's still battling. Puts it back. Puts it in deep. Great play. Keevan makes contact. Lets him know if you do that, you're going to get hit. Puts a fear of God in him. Still on him. Gives it up. Their winger's looking for an outlet. But it's up the field. Can't keep the line. Retrieves back in the neutral zone. Over to Scales. Gives it pass to Keevan. Chipped up and dumped back into the Sting zone. Evans looking for an option. To his D partner. Another one of those passes across the center of the ice to the D zone. Gets picked off, but nothing happens. Field behind the net. Looks for his winger. Touch pass to Otero. Otero's on his own. His keeper goes for a change. 1-on-2. He gets it in deep. Great play. Looking for partners. Shot. Found a post and almost struck it in. Dumped in. Hackman plays it off to the side. Evans with the nifty pass to Doran. Finds Otero. Chips it up to Middlesworth. Looking for momentum. Trying to win that battle. Can't do it. Puck's flipped out of the zone to Gwynn. Gwynn dumps it in. Can't get it in deep. Doran with the puck. Back to his team partner. And they rescrew. Off to the left, right D. Up the boards. Chipped in by Middlesworth. He will give chase. Lands, Middlesworth, and Doran out there. I think Land's going to get his hands on this one. He loses the stick. With force back in the corner. Off to the other D. Doran can't break that up. Intercepted. Neutral zone regroup. Puck sent ahead of Doran. To the Bulldogs. He comes in through the neutral zone. Looking for a play. Gwynn recovers. Gives to Doran. He's got a little bit of room. Oh, can't get past the defender. Tried to one-hand it. Not a great idea. Chips it out. And this line needs a change. All three forwards go to the bench. Here comes Ditch. Letang. And Freeman. And Hackman will hold on to a weak shot from the outside. Not the start we wanted, but there have been flashes. Once we kind of get the puck settled in the neutral zone, I think we'll be okay. Sting win the face-off, can't control it. Back behind the net for the Bulldogs. Scales takes it, up to the empty wing. Now we're going back again, this time on Axe. Man on him. He chips it up the Tang, gets it, chips it out of the zone. Not far, back into the Sting zone. Axe looks for a play. He finds Tang. Tang doesn't have a lot of real estate. Avoids a turnover. Finds Freeman. Chip back. Ditch with it. Carries it into the zone. Cross ice center. And rebound by Freeman doesn't go. Very nice play. Set up on a nifty pass. And going back into the Sting zone. No ice. Axe retrieves. Man on him. Loses a handle. Bulldogs recover. Broken up by Ditch. Axe to Tang. Tang chips it out to neutral ice. Knittel gives chase. Ditch recovers. Puck squirts loose. Ditch again. Now Ditch for the third time. Gets it in deep. They go off for a change. I'm going to say he was on his side of the red line. And that's an ice. Kell, Knittel, and Salas up front. Field, Gwynn, and back. Kell wins the face-off forward, controls the puck, gives it back to Field, and throws it behind the net. Knittel gives chase, ties his man up, and loses the puck. In the corner, a little bit of a scrum. Bulldogs come up with the puck. Nowhere to go but behind the net to an open man. Bulldogs are controlling that area in the back of the net. By doing so, they're able to create offense up high. That low to high philosophy. Well, they've got the space, the time behind the net. They're looking to make plays up front. Got a new line out. Otero with Pickle and Keevan. Field and Ditch remain. Otero wins back to Ditch. Throws it off the boards. Up to Keevan, can't get it out. Field skates past it, recovers, trips out to the open wing. Otero gets chase, puts a body on it, goes back, dumped in by the Bulldogs. Field now flips out of the zone. Otero good chase, and I think Keevan couldn't quite come up with it. Dumped in deep by Field. Otero has to duck for his life. They're looking to find a sneaky man, intercepted by Pickle, great play. Deeks around the first man, takes him in the corner, loses battle, flipped out to the neutral zone. Ditch takes a look around. Found Pickle, chipped it in, no go. Neutral zone, they dump in, everyone goes for a change. Sting recover, pass over to Pickle, touch pass didn't work, dump back in. Field again, man on him. Gets off the Ditch to relieve the pressure. Ditch and Pickle have a miscommunication. Shot blocked, up to the point. Handcuffs his man, dumped down low. Up high, now down low again, where the Bulldogs control. Back behind the net, Bulldog man. Steps in front, takes a shot, nothing doing. Keevan clears to Pickle. One-on-one, one-on-three, get the shot off, he does, almost goes in, but deflected off the glove, enables the Sting to make a change, Land intercepts a pass, it gets tied up, Middles comes over to help him, using that big body, like you should, great job, puck squirts free, Land with the shot, high over the net, Dorn recovers, to the point, Evans holds it in, comes out, back to Axe, looking for man, takes it himself, dumps it in. Middle's going to give chase. Comes up with it. Covered by Dorn. Throws it back to Evans at the point. Cross ice to his D partner. Eludes him a bit. Land with the puck. Sting with the setup in the offensive zone. It's a clean shot. Nobody in front. There's no rebound. Bulldogs will make a change, Sting will make no change. Still Middles, Land, and Dorn with Evans and Axe. Looking for that first goal. Philly wins the draw back, but the Bulldogs very aggressively attack the puck. Comes out, gets dumped back in. Dorn on the forecheck, Middles on the forecheck. Puck clears to this ref's got to get out of the way. Puck squirts back into their zone. We go on the forecheck. We don't come up with the puck, but we do take the man. Now we've got Dorn and Middles, same side of the ice, battling for the puck. Bulldogs retrieve. Forechecker goes in the corner after him. Deep pinched. Puck comes out, but not very far. Land flips it in. Middles will go in on the forecheck as Dorn and Land go for a change. Intercepted by Freeman, who dumps the puck back in and says, let's start this again. Ditch, Freeman, and then Tang out there. Tang intercepts with the nifty play. Puck in the corner, stops, turns, back to the point to Field. Field over to his partner. Scales puts it in the corner for Ditch. Ditch does recover. Gets tied up a bit. Tang scrapes it free, steps in front, looks for a pass, wasn't there. Puck through the neutral zone. Field gets chased, man right on his tail, hot on him, and it's an ice. Last two shifts have looked a little bit better for the Sting. And change the lines up here. Got Knittel out with Kell and Salas. Field and Scales will stay out. See if we can keep this momentum going. Kell's going to try to run it back to Salas. He does not, but Salas pursues. Kell gets it out to Knittel in the slot for a shot. Good time, one-timer. Shot a little wide. D's going to skirt past him. Field was back. Gets it up to his partner. Partner gives it to Kell. Salas recovers, makes a great pass to Knittel. Got two men to beat, almost split the D, but still has the puck. Passes back, but no one there to retrieve it. Forechecks on. Field manages to recover. Wait for his man to get on sides. Turns it over about 3 feet inside the blue line. Gotta remember to get those pucks in deep, boys. Scales chases back to Field. Field passes, moves his man to the point of the man who walks in, shoots wide. Knittel with it, around his man. Sting get the puck in deep. Late hit on Scales, he's going to feel that. Salas going to recover the puck. Puck comes out of the zone, he'll dump it back in deep. He gets hit. Kell comes over to help him out. Off the boards to Kell. Then dumps in. Otero now out. With Pickle, got a partial change. Evans looking for a play, finds Knittel. Couldn't get around his man. Puck to Otero behind the net. Up to Knittel, pops in front. Otero tries to shoot in front. Evans can't keep it in. And here come the Bulldogs, 3-on-2. Very good job by Evans to tie up his man to prevent a rebound chance. Sorry, folks, I'm old. I'm trailing the play, so bear with me. Otero, Keevan, Pickle. Top line, behind Quinn, is out with Evans. Puck into the Bulldog end, just by Otero. Bulldog possess, come in, finds man high open, shoots wide and high, stoppage play. If we could just sit down like we're at a desk, it'd be great. Standing is like. Otero take the face off to Hackman's left. He wins it back. Puck is sprung. That's going to go for an ice. A very good idea. Pickle is hustling down the ice after that puck. He's got a lot of speed. A lot of speed. We'll do it again. Personnel. Otero wins it again to Ditch, same playbook. Pickle recovers, dumps it in, not deep enough, but he keeps it in. He wins the race to the puck, gets it in deep. Great play by Pickle. Keevan on his man. Pickle also goes to the corner on the forecheck. They do get it out. Now we got a 2-on-1 situation. Great save by Hackman. Great save by Hackman. Puck's out. Keevan now. Nope, Pickle now retrieving. He gets angled off. Still battling for the puck. Tries to find a man in the slot. Comes out of the zone to Evans. Dumps it in deep. And after that, those boys should get a quick change. Bulldogs come out looking for what they can figure through the zone. He flips it in out of play. Golden opportunity, but the brain just wasn't working on that Bulldog kid there. He threw it well out of play. So the Face-off will come back in the neutral zone, I believe, which is where the puck sailed from. Land, Middlesworth, and Dorn. Scales and Axe. Land wins it back. Scales can't quite corral it from the Bulldog player. Dorn, Scales in a heap, battling just inside the Sting zone. Dorn can't quite get it out. Stingman recovers, intercepted by Middlesworth. Harry gets it. It's Harry and Noel going in, and they call Dorn on the offsides, which he probably was. With a little odd man rush opportunity there. So, Land, Middlesworth, and Dorn, Scales, Axe, try it again. So Bulldogs make a change. They didn't like what they saw there. Bulldogs win, send it back into their zone. Puck eludes Scales, no icing. Bulldogs players going to be the first man back. He misses the puck. Scales with it, makes a pass that cannot be handled by the wing, and period's over. Great clock management by your announcers. We're 0-0. Don't know what to make of that first period. Not a lot of chances. Seems to be still patty cake with the puck. Can't quite get it on the stick. Can't quite make the right play. Pretty good forecheck by the Bulldogs. The other thing to think about here is we're running a 5-man D rotation. Scales, Evans, Ditch. No, I'm sorry, Gwynn. Keep doing that. Sorry, guys. And Axe. And we're missing Vogel. And D's got to be getting tired in this fourth game. Short staff, so let's see if that is a factor. Neither goalie getting worked over too much. No great saves made by either. They might have had the more dangerous chances and worked. So we'll see if we can change that in the second. Land, Dorn, Middlesworth out with Field and Gwynn. Let's see if we can get the legs moving towards some offense here. Second period started. Sting win the face-off, control, flipped over, weak side. Field dumps it in. Dorn and Middlesworth will get chase. Get past Middlesworth. Man couldn't get a stick on it. Coming to the zone. 1-2, blocked by Ditch. Gwynn, sorry. Big pass up the boards. Intercepted, sent back in. Field recovers. Land comes to help him out. And if we hurry, we could get it around him, but he could not quite. There you go. If these forecheckers can hurry. There you go, 3 on now. Land recovers, looking for a play, looking for an open man. Dorn gets behind to help him. Puck leads them both. Middlesworth can't quite contain it, and we're coming back 2-on-1. 2-on-1 against. Hackman with a great save. That was a broken play. Did not look good. They had a chance in the offensive zone, but the wingers didn't seem to know where they wanted to be. Didn't give Land any options, and puck ended up getting turned over back to the Bulldogs. The line change. Going to be Ditch out with Freeman and Tang. Bulldogs recover the puck off the face-off. Backdoors pass, very dangerous. Nobody home. Evans off to Ditch behind the net. and squirts out in front of the net. Sting's still a little bit disorganized here. Tang gets it, chips it off, doesn't clear. Evans will go back. Nice play by Axe to intercept that pass that was intended to go in front to a wide open man. Puck's tied up along the corner, goes into the corner. Evans doesn't take his man. He remains with the puck. The shot goes wide to the Bulldog D. Off the hash marks, back behind the net, and here we go again. So the man shoots wide. D recovers, dumps it behind the net. Evans is there this time. Gets past Freeman, but he's going to get a lucky break. Ditch with the puck, gives to Tang. Tang with the shot, blocked. Certainly he feels that. That Bulldog defender felt that. Ditch recovers in the corner. Kniddle, who's now on the ice, gives chase. Great play by Scales to keep the puck in the zone. Kniddle chases, ends up with it, down the Cal. Kniddle now recovers the puck, looking for a play, try to throw it in front. Salas recovered, he gives it to Scales at the point, goes it back to Salas, and the puck is cleared. That won't be an ice, so the Sting will go back and get it. Field. Looking for Salas, tricky, but great play. He found Kniddle, and I'm not sure what the call was there. Probably an offsides, but I doubt it. Kell centering Salas. And I still don't know that other damn winger is Kniddle. Defensive faceoff. Sting win it. Scales over. Doesn't clear. Back in the corner. Scales takes the man. Nice play. Kniddle tries to tie his man up. Bulldogs emerge. Dump it back in the corner. Scales makes a play. Chips out of the zone. Bulldogs send it back in. They tag up. This should give us some time to clear the puck by skating it out. High flip to Salas. He recovers. Loses the puck. Bulldogs have it. Send it back to the neutral zone. They come in. 2 on. Broken up by the Sting. As the Salas doesn't quite get there. Ties his man up. Still ties him up. Puck skirts over to Cal. Sends it back to D. Gets a pass in the skates, but it goes into the zone, not deep. Through the neutral zone, Field eludes one man. Kell comes up with the puck. Just past Scales' stick. And we're still tied up. Scales avoided taking a penalty there, I'm not quite sure. There's a man in the net.
Hey!
We are playing on. Bulldogs still control the puck. Kniddle's trying to make a play. Scales with the puck, flips it to the point. Puck shot on, missed. Field will battle to them again. Really got to settle down here, Sting. That was offsides. And the Mercy gets us out of that one. Long shifts, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Otero, Pickle, Keevan, with Evans and Ditch. And Gwynn, damn it. Gwynn finds his partner, gets a pass up to Keevan, just off the stick. Pickle has it, skates it into the zone, gets past the first man, but gets tied up. They lose the race to the puck. Otero tries to help him out, it gets past him, and it's out of the zone. Bulldogs coming in. Not an odd man as Sting had defenders back checking, but they do recover the puck into the corner. Puck clears, weak side, Keevan has it. He gives it up to Pickle. We've got a 3-on-2 if we hurry. Somehow we avoided being offsides. Otero almost manages to find a puck to pop into the net. That was the first thing we did that looked like hockey in a while. So kudos to that line. Dorn, Middles, Gwynn, Evans still out. Tied up on the face-off. Dorn can't get a shot off. He battles into the corner, comes up with it, uses a handle. Puck comes free, gets around, and the Bulldogs are on the break. Plays like this concern me. Backhander on, saved by Hackman. Puck out to Dorn. He gives it to Middles, and they're off. And it is a 2-on-3. He gains his own. He's got Harry. Oh, couldn't get anything off on that one, but a nice play. Back behind him at the Dorn in front. Pass Middles, intercepted, and we're off again. Puck tucked in. Hackman will hold on to it. Well, that's another decent thing to build up. And change him up again. 2 decent shifts. 9 minutes left in the period, by the way. The Bulldogs are aware that if they can set up behind the net, they can have us running around. Face-off is won. Freeman with the puck on the boards. Tries to clear, can't get it out. This line is Freeman gets a tang. Axe gives chase. He's got it. He's looking for an outlet. He decides he's the best option. Through the neutral zones. Turned over. But recovery by Scales. Ditch with the puck. 2 Bulldogs on him. But the trailer 10 picks it up. He makes a nifty move around the man. Gives it the ditch behind the net. Ditch tries to come out in front. Can't get there. The 10 controls. Back behind the net. Ditch gives chase. He'll get there first. Can't get much on it. Tang helps out. 2 of them battle in the corner. Puck out to Freeman. He's got to get that puck off. Shot. And a save. Nice. Well done, boys. Well done. Looks like we're trying quick shifts now. Quick shifts. This should be Salas, Kell, and Knittel with Gwynn and Field. I feel good about this. A couple good shifts. They're slowing us down. The boys are going to talk it over. The boys are going to talk it over. Salas, Kell, Gwynn talking it over. They're working on the net. It's like net's coming off, so they wanted to put a little water on that. Try to freeze it in place. Little gamesmanship. Bell centers in. Puck drop. Knittel has it. Sends it back. A little too much exuberance. Clears the zone. Hackman will play it. Off the ditch. 2 men on him. Couldn't quite do much with it. Kell here. Off to Knittel. Handcuffed him on the pass, but the puck does clear the zone. Dumped in deep. Hackman puts it in the corner. And we do get it out of the zone. Got to stick around the man's neck. We got to make that call. So it looks like we're going to get a power play here. Gwynn to Salas. To Kell, and we're up 2-on-2. Kell around the first man. Off to the center. Couldn't quite corral it, but he made a nice pass. And they're not making that call. I thought they were. I guess it wasn't offsides. Miller dumps it in. Gets back to the blue lines. Chipped out. Gwynn back to Kell. There goes Kell. He's got 2 men back, and he's got Salas with it. Rebound. Couldn't get much wood on it. Puck's going to clear down the length of the ice. And that's a 3rd good shift in a row. Sorry, folks, I thought they were calling a penalty. Did you think that was going to be a penalty, or offsides, I guess?
No, they probably call favorite attacking.
Yeah. Otero, Keevan, and Kuhn will be out with Axe and Scale, and Axe and Evans. This thing have a lot of momentum. I'm going to try to use it now. Puck out of the zone. Axe recovers. Chips off to the board. Pickle can't get there. Weak side over to Keevan. He's going to take it in. Looks to make a play. He's shooting the tail. Pinkham's hands on the puck. And they're coming the other way. Even with a stick to break it up. Pickle dumps it in. And we're back to give and chase. Flipped out. Should go for an ice. No ice. Evans with the play. To the wing. Chip to Otero. And it's a race. Otero wins that race. He's got Kuhn. Makes the pass. Doesn't get through. Even tries to recover. He cannot. We're going the other way. Bulldogs slow down. Dumped into the corner. This time, Evans is there to break that up. That setup. And that looks good. Up the Bulldogs man. Beats us to the puck. Max has Kuhn if he sees him. Gets it to him. Dump. Puck's in deep. And they're going to make a change. Keevan the long foot checker going in. Dorn and Land out. They're able to keep the puck in the zone. To Dorn, but he loses the handle. Now we're going to get something. Now we got something. So I saw into the future. Now we got the power play. I believe he hit Harry in the back of the head on that loose puck battle. And that's going to give the Stinger power play with 5:39 left. Let's see if this power play can move that puck a little bit more quickly. They have control, but they're not moving the puck quickly enough to get a good scoring chance. Tang, Land, Dorn, Scales, and Evans. Back to Evans, over to Scales. He looks to set it up, gives it to Dorn. Behind the net to Harry. Harry gives it back to Noel. Noel turns, gives it to defense, to the other defense. Streaking in, shot, wide and high. Dorn corrals, pass to the point. Good play over to the other partner. Shot, puck loose. Okay, quicker puck movement. Better. Minute left for the power play. Point men are not afraid to shoot on this power play. We just need more traffic in front. Land wins it back to the point. Evans dances, skates in, looks for options, gets it back over Scales to Dorn. Makes a pass kept in at the point. That is, kept in nicely. Out. Now we're looking for a play. We got a 2-on. Slow it down and look for help. Nice pass cross ice, skips over the stick. 30 seconds left, that might do it. They get it in, but they don't control. Now they do control. Let's see if they can make something out of this. See if they can make some balls. Don't shoot, rebound. Oh, goes wide. Still loose. Sting managed to hold on. They keep it in the zone. Oh! Nobody wants the puck. That's the patty cake I'm talking about. Nobody wants the puck. Too many gentlemen. Out of play. 4 minutes left. Just be aggressive, boys. Take the puck. You can be rude to your teammates. Take the puck. Middlesworth, Ditch, and I have no idea who the other winger is. Looks like Freeman. Thank you. Out. Blocked. Left a man alone behind the D. Doesn't cause us any pain. Middlesworth with the puck. Dumps it in. Ditch is on sides. See if we can get a shot off. Pass in the slot. Bulldogs get it. They're coming the other way. They dump it in. Simple play. Tough one, the bouncer. Covered. Puck goes to the weak side. Dumped in. Gwynn gets there first. Clears it up, out of the zone. Dump back in. Goes to the Bulldog player. Middlesworth now has it. He'll take a look around. He gets some pressure. Up to Freeman. Touch pass goes nowhere. Almost becomes a scoring chance. The player just missed a deflection. Now Freeman's got it. Up to Middlesworth. This could be good. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Middlesworth clears. Finds time. Shoots. Can't control the rebound. Comes out to a Bulldog. And now they come down 3-on-2. Open trailer. Tried to hit the stick. Could not. Middlesworth flips it. Out of play. No whistle. But it's a nice. Hit the back wall behind the bench. You could hear it, but they didn't call it. Two minutes, 33 seconds left. We're going to come back with Cal, Salas, and Knittel. I feel really good about this line. And Axe and Evans on D. Axe looks to take his man behind the net. They look to set up, and they start to. But Knittel intercepts, and he's got a head of speed, so he goes in, going to dump and chase. Retrieves the puck, looking to make a play up front. Cannot. Salas going to win this race to the puck. Puts it behind the net. Knittel finds it, comes in front. Kel wasn't ready for it. Knittel picks it off. And here come the Bulldogs. But the back check's pretty good with Knittel. So it's a 2-on-4. Knittel lets a man know he's there. And the Sting intercepts. Here comes Salas up ice. To Kel. Axe is a trailer. Can he get it on goal? Couldn't get any wood on it. Knittel retrieves, dumps it back in. Not deep enough. They flip it just past Salas. Through the neutral zone, dumped in by the Bulldogs. Evans will chase. He's got a winger open if he can find him. Otero, Salas, and Evans. To Otero, that's a goal.
Yeah!
It's a goal. Defenseman led the rush. Came in. Found Otero. Right man, right time, right spot. The perfect hockey player. He's right where he needs to be, gets the pass, and just put it 5-hole. 1-0 Sting. Otero, Keevan, and Pickle. Going to try to extend this lead. 1:14 left in the second. It'd be great to get one more here just before the break while the Bulldogs are reeling. Otero with the puck in the neutral zone, goes back to field, comes out to the Sting player, over to the weak side, gain the line, and dump it in. Goalie back to play it. Otero anticipates, intercepts, almost, but is crushed into the boards for his trouble. He will go on the man advantage. With 52 seconds left in the first. Let's see if the power play can really take advantage of an opportunity here and get us a 2-goal lead going into the third. Personnel, Gwynn on D with Evans, Dorn and Land on forward with Tang coming over the boards. See if they can get something set up quickly and get one for us. Puck eludes us. Sting manage barely to keep it in, but now they can't. But they do. Good back check. Oh, that's a bad decision on a pass. Gwynn gets there first. Now we're kind of jammed up. Now we've lost control of the puck. 31 seconds. Our D retrieves. He's going to settle things down here. Pass to Land. He's going to take it in. Looking for help. And he's going to get this thing set up to Dorn. To the point. Back to Dorn. Back to the point. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Shoot. Pass goes away. 5 seconds. Sheep! Oh, that was the best play we had. The time expired. So not too shabby. We'll start the third with 38 seconds left on the power play. Clean sheet of ice. 1-0 Sting. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Evans comes up the ice. Touch pass, Keegan picks it up. 3-on-2, 3-on-3. Evans with the shot. And a goal. 2-0 Sting. Good start. Good start. 12:53 left in the third. 2 out. Otero, Keevan, Pickle, Sting win the draw. Back to the D. Draws the man in. Puts it through the neutral zone. Clears past. Otero gives chase. Puck corralled by Evans. Looking to make a play. Can't. Intercepted by the big log. But he has nowhere to go. Takes it through the neutral zone. Dumps it in the Sting zone. Axe with the puck over to Evans. Man on him. Keevan helps out on the boards. Otero clears out. Just past Pickle. But he gets chased through the neutral zone. Bulldogs recover. Dump the puck in deep. Back on Evans. Otero's going to help out. Puts it behind the net to Scales. Scales makes a pass up through the neutral zone, but it's intercepted. Back to Scales. He'll get to do it again. Finds Otero wide open. At the blue line, skirts in. Shot deflected wide. Knittel shows up to Kieran. If Kieran can get Knittel, they got a shot here. Couldn't find him. Scales pinches. Puts the puck into the corner. Left in the way. They're going to look to make a clear weak side. Knittel misses his man. But he comes back to help out. It's like clog up the center of the ice. Knittel back to retrieve. Puck to Kieran. Kieran makes a nice pass through the legs to Scales. Field Scales lead the rush. Field retrieves it, puts it back in the corner. Salas on his man, finds the puck. Kell out there with him, gets past them, and now we got a little battle going on.
Hey!
Man throwing punches. Salas and a Bulldog throwing punches, but the Bulldog threw him first and knocked Salas' helmet off. Very nice. Nope. He is threw a stick down, taking his helmet off. He's done for the night. Well, we'll see if this interruption helps us or helps them. But it would appear that we are going to end up with the power play on this, because they've got a man in the box, we do not. And they've got a man ejected. So we'll see, but we should end up with the power play out of this. Is that it? Don't you think?
Yes. Yeah. They both do.
Donnie, if you're listening at home, your wife just walked in the stands. I don't think she has any idea just what went down. Knittel's explaining it to her. She looks mortified, but also amused. Someone's going to end up in that Sting box, I'm sure. I'm not sure that I like this delay. I don't think it works to our advantage, unless we end up with a power play. Tripper will take the team and talk about it. Smart move. For those curious, the Afton team is playing the Phoenix Junior Coyotes on the other rink. They are leading 2-1 after the scrape. So we're hoping both St. Louis teams can advance tonight. Looks like Salas is going to go into the box. Maybe it'll be a 2 and 10. We'll see if someone follows him in. Looks like Knittel is going to serve a 2-minute. No, Knittel's just shooting the breeze. Talking about Vianney. Two men in the box, 1 man in the box for the state. Looks like we've got a 4-minute penalty, double minor against the Bulldogs and a minor on us. We should emerge with the man. No, I guess we're going to play 4-on-4. Field, win. Face off one back. Knittel does some battling. This should be good for Knittel to have some space out there to do what he does 4-on-4. Up through to the neutral zone. In comes the Bulldog player. Loses a handle behind the net. Gwynn intercepts him. Neutralizes him. Plays the puck. Here comes Knittel with Cal. Makes a very nice pass. Knittel can't get it back. He'll probably dump it back to the D as he does. Gets it back. Loses the handle. And here come the Bulldogs. Guys, gonna get a little bit too much puck watching on the stink side here. Good block. Great block by Cal. Knittel, if you hurry, you can spring him. Shot and save. 36 seconds left in the Sal's penalty. We'll go with Ditch and Freeman with Evans, and it looks like Axe back there. Buck squirts back to Evans. Outside of the zone it comes. Chipped in. Freeman does. Simple play. Very good. Use the handle. We're coming back. 2-on-2 for the Bulldogs. Shot. Evans gets a stick on it. Goes wide. "20 seconds left on the Sal's penalty. Again, Ditch, Freeman with Evans and Axe. Face off back to Hackman or Freeze. Wins it back. Evans, man on him, uses the net as a shield. Just gets it out into the neutral zone. Can't get past the man. Got a play developing, broken up by Ditch and some hard work. Sting power play underway. Dumped in deep. We'll have 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Right now on the power play, we've got Middlesworth, Evans, Scales, Dorn and Land. That comes up to Axe to Middlesworth. He loses the handle. And the Bulldogs recover. Send it down the ice. Dorn does a nice job of picking it off from midair. It doesn't go all the way down. He makes a bad pass. And we lose control. Now he sends it back. They decide they're going to reset. The minute 47 left in the power play. They're going to reset. Evans to Scales. To Land, gains the line, falls down, loses the puck, it squirts out. Evans makes a good decision to eat the puck there on the boards. Middlesworth recovers. Really having a hard time here. And we took a penalty on a trip. I do not understand why we're having such problems managing the puck. No, that's actually a penalty on the Bulldogs. So we had trouble managing the puck as he was interfered with. 3-5 on 3. 3-5 on 3. They're going to talk it over, as you can see. Middlesworth, Tang, Grand, Gwynn, and Dorn. Let's see if they can figure this out. This unit had a chance earlier today and wanted to pass more than shoot. So let's see if we can get some traffic in front. We have not yet done that. Nobody in front. Shot goes wide. Dorn retrieves. Take a look around. Gives it to Gwynn. Gets it back. They play catch. Land has it. Manages to make a play. He's going to give it to Tang. Going to set it up. A lot of traffic now. Would be a good time for a shot. Off the netting. Puck in. Middleton. 3-0. And they all say congratulations. And another minute left on the man advantage. Let's get one more. Got another minute. Let's get one more. Gonna get a line change in. Gonna be my hard-working gentlemen. Ditch, Keevan, Otero, Evans, and Scales. Minute left. 51 seconds left on the man advantage for the Sting. They win it back. Evans gives it to Scales. He peels off. Finds Keevan. Flips it in to Otero. Otero tries to make a play on it, but it was high and behind him. Back to the Sting zone. Evans with the Crosby turn. He's going to take it in, get it set up to Otero. Otero eats the boards. Puck is sent down the ice. Past Scales. Packman. Play it. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Off to Otero. Gets around the first man. Loses the puck. At the second. Ditch. Looking for a call. You didn't get it, buddy. That's why you're losing. Standing around pointing. Ditch looks for, trying to find Keevan in the slot. He could not. Gwynn with the shot wide. Puck in the corner. Penalty's over. Back to full strength, or even strength. Ditch take a look around, retrieves the puck. Goes up the boards to Keevan. Touch pass to Otero, and off they go. And shot to Otero's head. He goes down in a heap. He's back up. Nice pass, firm pass from Gwynn. Keevan recovers. Puck in deep. Keevan joined. Salas joins us back on the ice after his adventures. He gets tackled again. Bulldogs come up with the puck. Broken up by Gwynn. Very nice play with the stick. Now they're going to make a call because the Bulldog fans are complaining. Sure, it's going to be on Keevan. A trip that did not occur. But an even up for the Bulldog fans. Short-handed. Salas. Hill. On with Gwynn. And Field. We talk it over. Next drop. Sting win. No one controls it. Sting controls it. Salas clears it down the ice. 5 minutes, 57 seconds left in the third. Retrieved by Kell. Hustle play. Dump back down. Play with a high stick, no call. Salas, that'll be justice. Shot off the goalie blocker. Puck goes in the corner. Minute left on the penalty. Kell angles his man off. And Sting clear. Now we got another call. More craziness going on. We end up with no helmet. Not sure how you're going to call it on us. This time it's Kell who loses his helmet. And not sure who they're making the call on. Maybe both of them. Which is maybe the right call, but Bulldogs are more appropriately named the Assholes. No idea what the hell's going on. One penalty, 5 on 3, no, 5 on 4. So we shall see. They offset, I suppose. 46 seconds till Keevan comes out. Tang out with Ditch. And Evans. Back out at the point. Ditch gets chased. Up skips over the Bulldogs player's stick. Behind the net. Going back to the behind the net play. They think about it. Switch sides. Gives it to his man. Broken up a bit by Tang. Up to the high slot. Blocked by Ditch. Great play. He's still on the perimeter. Back up to the point. It'll go to the other point. And blocked again by Ditch. Deflected. Ditch is putting the work in, people. Putting the work in. 1 second left on the penalty. Sting bench seems to be pretty organized, though. Keevan came off a little early, so they're sending him back. No harm, no foul. Tang, Ditch still out. Talking about what they're going to do about that. They decide nothing. 4 minutes, 37 seconds left in the game. 3-0 Sting. Ditch settles in against Peter Forsberg, Swedish phenom. Let's see if he can win this faceoff. And the net is empty for the Bulldogs, just in case you're wondering why there's 6 men out there. Bulldogs have emptied the net. Back to the point. Sting back at full strength. Intercepted. Great play by Axe. Empty net. He's going to gain the line, and he's going to put that in. Just a little line. Nice work, Tang. Makes him chase. Tang still giving him a hard time with the forecheck. Still giving him a hard time with the forecheck.
And relay!
And he throws it in. He misses. That's okay. 4 minutes left. Pickle goes behind the net, gets the puck, and tries to eat it, goes down. Bulldogs don't quite know what to do here. They finally gain the line, they send it back into their zone. Weak side pass, open, Hackman, clears to the corner. Sting good chase, Evans tries to get the puck up to Keevan, cannot do it. Bulldogs intercept, Evans recovers. Takes his man out. They do score. They do score. 3-1. 3-1 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. They'll line up 5. We get the puck into the zone. Keep the goalie in the net. If we don't, he'll come out again. Land, in the middle, Sal's. Field, scales out. We win the faceoff. Sal's takes his time with it. Keeps the goalie in the net. Gets out into the neutral zone. That's an offsides play, but they don't call it. The goalie's heading to the bench now. We get the puck. Lands aware of the empty net. He gives it to Knitter. Sees it. Dumps it in. Still battling.
Emile!
Lands. Oh, the Bulldog player playing goalie. He felt it, and he's hurting. 2:55 left. Staying out to play defense. They come through the neutral zone. Score 3-1. Here's it to the center. Pull this out of position. Shot blocked. Blocked by Scales. He gets Chase. Still battling. Sting come up with it. Harry can't get a handle on it. 2:30 left in the game. 2:30. They find their man, their captain. He takes the line. Makes a bad pass. Sting ditch, recovers, clears it. They find the winger breaking. He looks to make a play. Can't find what he likes. Sends it clear behind the net. Freeman back there. Gets Chase. Can't get there. Behind the net. They look. Going to go back to the point of it, but can't. Now they do. Walks. Canetta. He's going to win this race and get the goal for the hustle.
Woohoo!
That's it, Salem. 44. The ankle hurts, but the goal feels good. Canetto makes a tough play and gets the reward. 4-1 Sting. We got some naked fans here. If you want to pan over to our naked fans.
Wow.
We found some Sting
Hey,
fans here.
fans!
They're very
Let's
happy
go
about
see!
Minute 44 left. We got Otero, Keevan, and Freeman out. Freeman is hurt. I think he's hurt. Took a puck in the face, or a stick in the face, I'm not quite sure. Puck clears the tang. Can't get by the ref. Clears it past his man. Tripped up. Puck sent wide. Otero on it. Dumped in, no ice. In front to Tang. With the 5 seconds left. Otero, Keevan, Tang back out. For the last minute, skips over Tang's stick, he stops it, kicks it in. Keevan takes his man. Here come the Bulldogs. Gain the line, looking for a shot and a goal. 5-2, but it's a little too late. 38 seconds left. He sings that song, that Benatar. Kell, Dorn, Middlesworth, Scales, Axe. Sting control, taken wide. Bulldogs bring it in. Scales takes it. Looks like we're going to go for a little skate. 2-on-2. 20 seconds left.